Welcome back to Out with the New, In with the Old. I had a plan today on doing a video on cars of the 60s, and I got sidetracked. I was watching a video by a popular YouTuber, well respected, has hundreds of thousands of subscribers, and I still respect him. I mean, he still does good stuff, but he said a couple things I don't agree with. His video was used versus new. His used versus new is a lot different than our used versus new. Ours typically covers cars 20 years old, sometimes maybe not that old, but for the most part, older cars. Not cars that you're going to pick up on the dealer lot, because part of our goal is to not go to the dealer lot. But in any case, he said that if you want a car that's going to last you 20 years, then you probably should just buy a new car. And that just struck me as farther from reality than anything I've heard in a while. With the epidemic of transmission and engine failures, I mean, if these engine and transmission failures are happening before the car's out of warranty, what makes anyone think that when you get it fixed, it isn't going to happen 50,000 miles later? They're not putting some new improved parts in. They're putting the same parts they took out, and they're just putting them in and knowing that they're going to make it past warranty the next time. Then it's on you. And then there's the old, I'll get an extended warranty and I'm covered. No, you're not. Extended warranties, for the most part, aren't worth the paper they're written on. And you don't have to take my word for that. Take the word of mechanic shops that go through bloody murder to try to get something done through an extended warranty place. A lot of them won't even do it anymore. They try to put in cheaper parts. They do whatever they can to get out of it, which is another fact. They'll turn down a transmission if your tire size is one number off from what's on the door. You put a 255 tire on that vehicle, and it's on the door it says a 245, which is a minuscule amount. But if you do that, they won't honor a transmission replacement or repair. And they do that on everything. They'll find a reason to not cover it. So buying a new car to last 20 years, to me, is, if not laughable, it's scary. Not to mention, okay, you paid $50,000, $60,000 for it. Then there's the thing, you paid $50,000, $60,000 for it. You're making payments, between payments and insurance, $1,000 a month. The average car payment is $750. Insurance is $200. $1,000 a month going towards this new car. You pay on it for 60 to 72 months, sometimes 84 months. And the warranty runs out in 60 months, 5 years. And say the next transmission goes. You're still making $1,000 payments, and the car is now it's got an $8,000 repair. These aren't like the old transmissions, the old 4 speeds and 3-speed automatics. 15 to 2,500, you got a new transmission. They're $7,500 to $8,000 now. That is it. That's what you're going to pay. It's a big expense. I mean, for $7,500, $8,000, I could find some really nice vehicles. It just, when he was talking about used, he's talking 3 to 4 year old cars. And yes, you are escaping massive depreciation, especially on the one he talked about getting recently. I guess he bought his wife a European station wagon, which I'll go out and say it was a Mercedes. Uh, and a Mercedes will depreciate huge in 1 or 2 years. I mean, they'll depreciate more than just about anything. But he saved $40,000 off of what would have been the sticker price buying it 3 years old or 2 years old. Well, yeah, there's really, I'm not condemning anybody for buying vehicles like that. I mean, if you got the money and don't mind spending it, how about it? Buy the new vehicles. They are, nice to drive and everything, but to think you're going to buy one and keep it 20 years, because it's a reliable, great vehicle, I just think I don't think that's good information. I don't agree with it. In fact, I don't think anything past 2015 uh, falls into the category of being an extremely reliable, great vehicle. I don't think anything does. I don't even think the diesel trucks do anymore. They've got so much crap on them now that they don't last any longer than the gas trucks, the heavy duty gas trucks, and you're paying a $10,000 to $12,000 premium to get the diesel. It Yeah, they tow better when they're not, failing, but there's a lot of problems with them, and a lot of it's due to the fact that the systems that are put on them. The older diesels were great, and they weren't boosted all the way the new ones are. They're boosting them now where they have 1,000 foot-pounds of torque. You don't need that in a pickup truck. I mean, it's not necessary. Uh, anyway, I'm getting off track. I'm hoping my viewers are the ones that are looking to save money, looking to get out of the hole that buying a $50,000 to $60,000 vehicle puts you in, and puts you in for 5, 6, 7 years. And I'm just saying 56. There's a lot of vehicles out there 80, 90. And I'm not saying I haven't done it. I've bought new vehicles, and I always hated that debt. I'd pay them off fast as I could. I would eat beans and potatoes just to pay the vehicle off, just because I couldn't stand the looming debt. Um, so it was easy for me to just get out of that. But I worked next to guys, because I'm a blue collar guy, and the guys I work next to were blue collar guys. And I watch them trade and get a new vehicle. And before you know it, they're so underwater, and they're tacking on the loan from the previous one onto the next one. They get to a point where they no longer can trade. And the last vehicle they did, they're stuck with. Hopefully it's a good one, because they can't do anything with it financially. They can't sell it. They can't trade it. They can't do anything. And it turns into a nightmare for some people. Hence the 3 million repos last year. 3 million cars were repoed last year, which I believe is the highest we've ever seen in this country. So if you're a person that wants to save money, this is still a channel to go to. I'm trying to help people with that. I also think the reason for the big recalls is after the 2020 financial crisis, I like to say. I don't even want to say the word or get started on the political part of it, but let's just say the financial crisis and the massive inflation that followed after. We had car dealers marking vehicles up 10,000 over sticker. We had Ford Broncos that listed for 38,000, selling for 80,000. And now you have somebody with a Ford Bronco that may still owe 40 on it, and wants to trade it because it's got high mileage and it's not even worth 20 as a used vehicle. I mean, they're literally stuck. Um, and the dealer greed of 3, 4 years in a row is backfiring now, and that's why you see the lots all full. It it turned into a bad thing, but that's getting off track too. I just made this. I had a video I wanted to do, and when I saw what I saw on the other video, I had to put this out there. I don't have the viewers these guys have, and may never have the viewers they have. I don't have the production or all that other stuff. I'm just trying to get information out there for people, in that there is options besides signing your life away on a new vehicle or even on a $30,000 used vehicle. It's not necessary. There's lots of used older vehicles out there that are cheaper and easier to fix. Uh, don't require dealer intervention to work on them. And that's what we're about here. Tomorrow, I'm going to try to do my video on the 60s cars, which that's reaching pretty far, but I want to do it anyway just because there might be a few people out there that want to reach that far. But we'll get back up to the later decades of cars that most people are going to be looking at, and cheap, easy, and affordable. But I want to go over the really old ones first. It's kind of fun, and they're worth checking into, especially if you're a car guy. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you like the content, subscribe. Appreciate everybody watching.